Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 91 of Build the Iconic Ford Falcon XB GT, the 1/8 scale madmax car from our good old pals over at Hachette. Now, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build one of these along with me, pop over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. And you too can be assembling one of these. So let's have a quick scoop through this week's magazine and see what we've got. Stage 91 is the fog lights. We got reflectors, we got bumper bar, skirt support bars, we got wires, loads of screws. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to need the front valance from our previous issues that we've been doing, folks, okay? Nice simple instructions there on how to put the lenses together. They are handed, they are marked R and L, so get them in the correct orientation, and also bear in mind that the lenses have different size pegs so that you can't get them mixed up. Okay, then they just get mounted into the front valance. Couple of PSO5 screws to assemble them. That's what it will look like with the lenses in. We then put the support bar in like so with some DS2 screws, and then we're putting in the wires as well. Number 3 and number 4 I do believe they are. Okay, and this is what we're going to end up with at the end of this issue, folks. Pre-wired fog lights all ready to go in, ready for the headlights in a future issue, folks. Okay, so that's the magazine done. We'll put that to one side, and when we come back we'll start a bit of assembly. Right. So first up, let's grab a lens. So we want 91A, which is the left. So let's get the left lens and the left light and put that together. And apparently the pegs only fit one way. So what have we got? Got a bigger than a small one there. Bigger than a small one there. Like that is how that's supposed to go. That was easy. And we want a PSO5 screw. So let's bring that in and pop that straight in, I think, so that I know I've done the correct one. Just like so. Let's grab that. Let's drop a bit of oil on you. Like so. Pop that in situ. We know that one's done then. Happy. Do the same the other side. Big pin, little pin. Like that. Just like so. Press that fully home. Grab the next screw. Drop a little bit of oil on her. Just like so. And then we'll pop her into place over this side. Like that. Those done. Happy with. Right, now let's get this support structure in place. Now this goes in this way round, like so. Goes on 3 pegs and is going to be secured with 3 DS2 screws. Check your orientation so that they're facing up the way, and I've got the headlights facing towards me. So let's grab a DS2 screw, pop a little bit of oil on it, like so. Pop. And then what we'll do is we'll put these in place, but we'll only lightly tighten them just in case we need to do any adjustments. So we'll start with the centre one. Grab the next screw. Another little bit of oil. Rest it on my thumb there. Just guide the screw in place. So. And then grab the last one and do the same with it. Nice little bit of oil. And then we can rest that in place. Now it's looking like this beam is reasonably straight, so I can tighten these fully down. But sometimes these beams can warp in transit. And I remember in the Batman, they used to give you a sacrificial piece of steel to go between any key mounting points. But on this one, you don't really need it because it's quite thick metal. So we'll fully hone them down. Now going nice and tight. And that's that section done, folks. Okay. Happy days. And just check the orientation there to make sure they're the correct way round. Like so. So that's that done. We can now come back now with our lights. 91D, which is number 3, is going in. So we'll have that. Got that going that way. And that's going in that light over there, number 3. Let's double check. Always worth double checking your parts. Alright, label number 3, 91D. Yeah, that's going in over there. So we'll have you just in there. Like so. Now, is that likely to pop out? I think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of contactor clear on it. Just to be on the safe side, I think. And this dries very clear, hence the name. But what this lets you do is it lets you fit things like LEDs in. And it just gives them a little bit of a bond. And then we'll do the same the other side with this one. Because where you put these together, sometimes you can knock the lights out with handling the part work. So rather than that happen, I tend to give all my bulbs just that little bit of a cursory glue. They are a resistance fit, don't get me wrong, but I'm very heavy-handed. So for me, I just like that added bit of extra security. Tuck them away for now. And that is that issue sorted. Let's just tuck that safely away around there for now. And that gives us that assembly there. Okay, that's what we've got. We've got our front valance with our fog lights in, and we've got all our wiring in as well, folks. Okay, and we got the framework, so we can put that to one side now. In the next issue, we can then start putting in headlights and grills and things like that, folks. Okay, so that's that issue done. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build one of these along with me, head over to the Hachette website. There's a clickable link in the description below. And you too can be assembling one of these. Also, to help me out, if you can like, share, hype and subscribe to the channel, helps the video grow, puts it out there, keeps the channel alive. It is free subscribing. I'll be immensely grateful. Thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Till then, stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.